So yes, we got this thing obviously going on, and yesterday we started a warm-up painting, which is this. But let me see if I can get it back to where it was. Oh, I guess so. This negative space here was like this thing, so I guess it was like this roughly, and I'm sorry, the angle that you're seeing it is slightly off. This thing that holds the camera is not quite adequate to get the actual view. And then we're going to jump back into this, which actually, I mean, other than as background, this thing is going pretty beautifully. You know, before this, the last project was the same thing, but the photograph was turned, and I see that pair there is this pair, and then this was another photograph back there, and this was the actual 3D pair. So we didn't quite accomplish the, I mean, if you ask me, this, it all looks pretty flat. I mean, this does not stand out like, hi, I'm a 3D pair on top of two photographs. And this time, yeah, it's not it's a little bit different. I mean, this is slightly more, maybe a 3D look, and the photograph does look slightly more flat. I don't know if this is really helping. It's kind of a weird idea for the still life, but you know, got to get a still life together and just make it work. Anyway, so I'm gonna see about just warming up. I didn't do any warm up today. Had to just super rush out the door to go to work. Let's see if we take this cool gray here that we had going for I don't remember what, and so that definitely looks like a cool gray, and I'm just gonna see if we can start hinting at this broken part of the glass. It's you know, I've painted a lot of glasses and you know, sometimes they come out pretty good. So let's just see. I'm just gonna see if hi Justin Myers, thank you for the hello, and wow, look at those smile faces floating around. I appreciate that. I got a thumbs up. I appreciate that. If you look closely here, I don't know if you can see it, there's like little splotches that are darker. So I'm going to just see about hitting some of these little splotches to start. And, you know, I wish we had a wider negative space, which we don't, but we don't. I wish we did. And up here, there's like a line here and here. I'm just going to see if I can just sort of hint at that. Let's just see there, line, and then this is, so, you know, here we're painting, trying to paint clear glass, and the broken glass is not really, I would say, like a beneficial thing, because that's, I think broken glass is more challenging than just a normal glass, because when you see the normal glass, the brain just recognizes the glass first, and you know, broken glass not that easy to recognize. So let's see if we go up here and actually I should have left negative space in the background, so I'm going to take this enamel pen and see if we can just say hi, we are the glass back here. So this, you can paint over that, which is lucky because we need this glass to be, you know, really thin right there. I'm going to come down to here also. Why don't we just put, I don't know, another little section right here. Okay, good enough. Like if I would have left negative space there, that would have been better, because and that, like, this is the pear stem, you know, this thing would already be there, and you know, obviously that's going to be better. 5 people here, thanks, welcome. We're trying to do this scene here, paint from life, broken glass, and this is a photograph behind it, and this is actually that pear that you see right there, which is a little bit off in proximity. I'm gonna see about just a little shadow here just for the heck of it, and I'm also gonna see about like some cadmium yellow under here. Let's see if we can just get that. Yes, that's very nice. Okay. This is just our warm-up because we are really working on this painting right here, and but I haven't painted all day, so this is just to help us warm up with an unconsequential painting, which we started yesterday. I'm having some cold brew coffee with oat milk to get a little zip, a little spring in my step. Okay, so here we got a dark, which is not very clear, I don't think, from where you guys are sitting. Hey, 15 people here, welcome. We're trying to paint this broken glass here. So I'm gonna just see about a dark right here because I just did a little kind of a cheat to get this negative space. Well, it's actually not negative space, but there I wanted to make that thinner, and let's just bring that down, and there is a reflection up there of yellow, but we're gonna have to think about that later on. And here we want to go into a somewhat well, a different gray, and I'm just going to do lean into blue for that, and let's see if we come down here. So that's just going to be the edge of the glass on that side. We're just going to say that we are here. Hello, we're the edge of the glass. Now I want to, let's see if we can go a lot heavier into a cool blue by mixing blue with gray. And let's see what that comes out to be. And we want a pretty, you know, not too intense. So here I have my, why don't we use this? Yesterday's or 2 days ago, that was the warm up. We could use that to, okay, that's a pretty good gray. Anyway, so we want to just see if we can help to, you know, get more of a form down here in the very important base of the clear glass. And now I'm going to take a darker gray just to have a little more emphasis on that here. I'll put some there. Let's put a little bit right here. I don't know if I have. I did a clear glass recently. I don't know if it's still around here. Be great to like flash a clear glass that, you know, looked half decent, but I don't know if it's still in the big pile. It's not flying out here. Oh, maybe it's here. Well, there's a sketch of a clear glass. Is that in the picture? No, that's a sketch of the clear glass. But we had a painting of clear glass, which I actually stopped painting. Oh, here's one. And that was the last clear glass. And I stopped that because this top end looks so weird. That's when I did that sketch because I thought, oh, I could do better than that. But anyway, that was my recent experience trying to paint clear glass. Not as tricky as trying to paint broken glass. So I'm also gonna see, I think I'm gonna see if we could lift off some of this paint right there. I don't think it's lifting off. Okay, let's try to this is a color called Lunar Blue, and I'm mixing that with that recent gray. Let's just see if we can come in here and say hello or clear glass. Hey, Matthew, Chris. Yeah, you could be a mod. Let me see how to put you as a mod. Okay, you're a moderator. Do you want to be managing or standard? I'll make you a man. Okay, you're a managing moderator. Okay, let's see. Maybe you could start a poll. What do you think? All right, let's just try and get this looking like glass here. So I just got that down. I'm gonna do a little smear here just to, my day is great. I'm late for work, but I just wanted to hit this painting. We're actually been working on this painting like all week, and it's coming out good. I hate this background, but the pear is looking good. The plate is amazing. I can't believe it came out that good. This is not bad. And we had just done that same photo right here, which that one came out pretty nice, but this one is kind of lagging behind. And the big thing here is to get this pear to look like a 3D pear sitting on a photo, which is a weird thing to challenge yourself to do, but that's what I ended up doing. Here, I'm gonna just see if we can block some of this out, because that might help it look like clear glass. All right, anyway, this is the warm up. I'm gonna go back to the cool blue, and let's just see if we can get like, it's just so right here, I guess. That looks okay. And now we've got to have to signal the front end of the glass. So I'm just gonna say right here, and let's see, like here. And now let's get this. It's going to be a big challenge to have this look like broken glass. I could tell that right now. That looks okay. And let's just go here. That kind of looks like, we're going places. And I don't know if this is a smart idea to come up like this, because that's really one of the lighter. Okay, and then try to get that darker. And here, let's try to go here to obscure the background picture. And here we're trying to build up the background so it looks like it's a clear I just want that to diffuse somehow. I think that a bigger brush might have been more appropriate for this activity right here, but too late now because we're deep in this. All right, that looks better. I mean, that's weird right here having these little highlights, but it is. Hey, 2 thumbs up. Thanks so much. No, I don't know how I get the gems. Some people do like send like hearts, and somebody else sent a bunch of smile faces, but I don't really know how you. I don't know how you get that. Anyway, this is nice. I really like these little pops in there, and let's see if we can just bring this down a little bit more to, you know, This is supposed to be the background of the, and okay, this might not work out too good. I have a lot of water there, but if I'm lucky, then by virtue of this being cotton paper, it's going to be okay. We'll see if anything weird happens. Just really, oh wow, okay, that's not too bad at all. I mean, I don't like the way it's floating around on there that much, but I've seen worse. I think I'm just gonna maybe just blot that a little bit. Okay. All right, that's cool. It looks like a, you know, an innocent background, right? All right, and we are coming up on the appearance of clear glass here. Let's see if we can pull that in, and let's try to come over here and just see if that'll make it look more glassy. Just gonna see about some. If we had like Arches paper, we could make a really nice you know, blend with you know, painting a very diluted color on the over some dry paint, but it's not really working that good. This paper is Academy, they call it. Okay. It'd probably be good to, let's see if we can just come here, and this we're trying to say hi, we're the bottom of the pear photograph, and I don't know if that's so great. And now I'm going to go with back to the blue-gray and see if we can just come up here and just say, hi, we're broken glass and we are blue-gray. Okay, let's see if that's going to get it dark and just top this top edge dark. And oh, that sort of sort of says hi, I'm broken glass, right? And this is a little poetic license right here. It's sort of saying hello, we're broken glass, I guess. I don't know if that, oh yeah, look at that. Not bad at all. Okay, now I want to take that same gray but lean heavy into blue, because I don't know why the blue is I mean, normally I would have warm grays and cool grays, but over here I just want to go right here, and this is, I just want this to be a little bit more, you know, I got laid down the color, I just want to diffuse now, and I just want to come down here. That looks okay. And I don't know if we want to go like with an outline here. Yeah, that looks okay. I mean, this kind of comic book, right? At least we got one light line and one dark line. Thank you for 2 thumbs up as we attempt to paint broken glass watercolor from life. And I really don't want to start on that metallic handle. I mean, that metallic handle should be right there, but that is another, you know, job by itself. But this started looking like broken glass, if you ask me. So that's a big win, I think. Let's see what this is. Okay. Let's see about, we need a couple of darks here just to help to define the area. Let's see right here, I guess that. And maybe a very thin one right here. Oh, that doesn't look that great. Maybe it's okay. And likewise over here. I'm going to try to make a warm gray for this side. So any of these warm colors should be suitable. Let's try this red right here. See if we can take that gray. Oh, that's getting pretty well. I don't know if that's a warm gray or a brown. What do you think? Just go a little bit back to the gray influence. Okay, that looks like a warm gray. Oh, let's just see how warm it is. Oh, that's pretty warm. Okay. All right, here goes. Let's see about just, this got cool colors here. If we got warm colors here, at least it might look a little more 3D. And thank you for 2 thumbs up. Anyone else got a thumbs up they could spare? Be much appreciated. I forgot what my record of thumbs up are. It was not too many. It was 8 or something. 8 or 9. Okay, that's okay, but not wonderful. Let's see about come right here. Okay, and this to make a nice dark there. Let's see if we can get a thin line right here. And this I'm going to do a wash of water about this thick right there, and pull out a reflective highlight, but I gotta wait till it gets like either dry or almost dry to do that. So let's just continue here. I'm just gonna see about a couple more of these things. I don't know if you can see those little stripes of highlights there. Okay, that's good. And then this all has to be like, I don't know, I'm seeing warm gray here with very light, and then a cool gray there. So it's looking good. So let's see if we can see about doing the highlight we were just talking about. It's right there. I'm gonna take a dry brush and just see if you can pull that. Okay. We want more of that paint to be gone, so I'm doing it one more time. Okay, you can see how that kind of looks glassy, right? So yeah, there we go. And I don't know if you could see it that good from where you are, but we just did this, laid down a dark, put water on it, blotted it up, and then we have that kind of wannabe highlight. And I'm just gonna see if we can connect the dots over on this side here. Let's see. That looks pretty good. Is it even? Try to get a slightly wider curve right here. Getting the good, circle or ellipse at the bottom is, where's that other thing I was just showing? Like this, that's why I stopped painting this painting here, because this was just, way off. It's like warped. So, I mean, inside it looks kind of like a half glass of water, so hallelujah. But this, getting that circle right was like, what the heck is going on here? So that's why I'm, angsting about this the circle at the base here. So yeah, I think it looks okay. It doesn't look perfect, but we're lucky it'll be looking like a Van Gogh warp instead of a loser wannabe painter warp. We'll just try to see if we get this thing going. And I don't know, I think it's looking pretty glassy. I'm gonna see about a cool I don't know if people can see it, but right here, there's kind of like a cool, warm combo of light grays. There's some of the lightest things in there, and we need to do to fill in these. So I'm just gonna see if we can come up with a super light. I'm gonna find myself a empty space on one of these palettes. Maybe I can. Let's see if we could just go right here. I rarely have an important color where I really need an empty space on the palette, but I guess this is just one of those rare occasions. Okay, that looks pretty good. All right, let's try that. Looks, pleasingly faint. Let's see if that looks, oh yeah, okay, good. And go again here. Could leave a little bit of white for now, but let's try to sort of come in here. See about a little right here. We're trying to really cover everything with paint, but very cautiously because, it's easy to muck it up at this stage. It's starting to look a lot like glass, right? Anybody got an opinion? I don't know. Anyway, I'm very surprised. I gotta say, it looks much more like glass than I might have anticipated. So I'm very reluctant to do this area, but let's just go for it. And I think I'll leave that white. And we gotta hit this back. And so I guess we're gonna just come in here a little bit. And up here I'm gonna leave some white, but we do want to kind of fill this in. We have highlights going up. This is the broken glass. Maybe that's the least obvious area of broken glass. I think I'd like to, if we could remove a little bit of this paint. Let's see if it'll come off. So I'm painting more or less clear water just on that spot, and it came off a little bit. I think that's helping us to, oh, I remember we did that. It looked good when we did it, but now I think it'd look better if we could just get that into, so now what we got is this tone here is negative space, which is the side of the glass. And then, we have this, and I guess that was what's going to pass for a reflection. I'm going to try to I'm going to try to just come right here and get something in there. And that's not so good. I liked it better before, so what the heck. Anyway, maybe we could come up here a little. And here, let's try to say hello, we're part of the glass. And I don't know if that's a good line or not. This looks okay here. It might be if we could just diffuse that slightly. Hey, 4 thumbs up. Thank you so much. Wow, that's fantastic. Much appreciate. Oh yeah, that looks good, right? We're going to diffuse that so, that's nice. So it's softer. We got to do something about an inner edge right here, but later let's just focus on this one little area. That looks good. It'd be good if it was a little bit more sharp right there. That looks good. And I guess we want to really come up here. It'd be good if this was a really sharp point right there, but we don't have it yet, that's for sure. And let's just try a little line right here. I don't like any line in my watercolor painting, but in this case I'm just going to put a line. Having said that, there goes a line. And here, this is an actual, like a molded bee, which is, you know, a signature quality of this glass, but I think we're just going to ignore that because I don't know if I could actually paint that. Uh, you know, if there's a different angle, maybe. But another thing is, like, who the heck is really going to recognize that as a molded glass bee? I do not know. But anyway, back to it. I wonder if we want to have a parallel line right here. Does anyone think that would be a good idea? Let's just try it. Just an idea. Nah, I don't think it looks that good. It'd blot it and then make it more subtle. Well, I guess it's a bit obnoxious, but maybe it's okay to have it in there. Let's see if we can just make it lighter, though. All right, now it's lighter. I don't know. It wasn't too bad in there. Maybe put some, put more reinforcement back there. I don't know if that's really an improvement or not. Anyway, that's our big warm-up. So now I want to jump into the the star of the show, this thing that we already worked like 4 or 5 hours on. The plate's coming good. The pear is coming okay. The metallic object, which is a photograph right here, is I think it came out better with this one, which of course was going this way, but what we really wanted to do is, you know, get the pear looking like it's standing up, because the one thing about this one, which was a similar composition, except the photo, that was this pear and it was facing the other way and we didn't have a broken plate. But the 3D pear standing up did not really look like a 3D pear standing up. It all looks pretty flat, I thought. So that's why we started this one. I wish I didn't. I wish I was doing a landscape or a bouquet of flowers, but no, we're doing this. Drinking more coffee because I have to go back to work. Okay, so let's see what's happening now. What last thing we were doing was trying to fill in this, and I meant to do an online search and see what I could do for a made-up background, because this, of course, is supposed to represent that black paper back there, but it looks just horrible, and I don't want to paint gouache on there, and although I'm thinking that might be a good idea. What is this happening up here? I don't know. Anyway, I just gotta be more careful when I do my selection of, what do you call it? Still life subjects. Okay, so let's just take a, the last thing I was doing was trying to fill in the white areas on the metallic object in the photo. So I think what might be a good idea is to make a better highlight right there, which I think we could achieve pretty well if we start painting this area with this blue, and you know, for the moment it looks terrible, but wait, let's see if we can. Okay, that's pretty good. So here we're hopefully leaving a subtle residue of a slightly blue gray, and I mean, if you wanted to just get a highlight, you could just do this with clear water, but we want a subtle residue of blue. Okay. So I'm just applying this. Okay, that seems to be kind of working. Oh, that's starting to get bold. And unfortunately, we got some, you know, yellow back there. We're just going to pretend that's a reflection. And that looks pretty good, I guess. And let's see if we can, I guess just try to come up here a little bit too. And can we come back here? I better get a little bit darker right there. And that's looking okay, but it'd be good if we could take out some of this. Okay, that's cool. That doesn't look too bad. Maybe that's the most metallic we're ever gonna get on this metallic object wannabe here. Okay, and take the squeeze the water out of the brush. Try to just get a nice, remove. Okay, not too bad. I don't know about this one, but I think we could probably just maybe put a little more shape into this one. And here, I would try to come around this, and so we leave it in. So kind of. Okay, and let's see if we can get that out. Yeah, I don't know about that, but that looks pretty good. Having this line go all the way through looks good. I don't know about this dot. Maybe, yeah, I guess why not? Leave it in there, why not? And over here, let's try to just smooth this thing a little. It's actually, a highlight there, but, let's see if we can just smooth this thing out a little. That looks good. Let's see if we can extend this one. Looks okay. I'll let that dry like that, even though they're kind of deep puddles. And this is good, but we need to reinforce just right here. I don't know if that's too dark. I mean, it's okay because that's one of the closest things to the viewer. I think I'm just going to blot some of that up because it's just a bit too intense. It's not really, not really blotting up. I'll put some water on and try again. Let's see. All right, that's better. This is maybe one of the darkest darks in the whole darn painting, but that's okay because that's so central to the middle. But having this the darkest dark, I think I'm taking exception with that. Anyway, oh, nobody here? Well, I think this means it's time to go. So Art Fun today, we were working on where'd the thing go? Well, oh, here it is. We're doing a warm-up of broken glass, and there it is. And it looks kind of like broken glass. I don't know. Slightly. Looks slightly like broken glass, so I'm pretty happy. We could probably work on that more. And, then we tried to hook ourselves up with the metallic object, which is in a photograph. This is supposed to look like a flat photograph, which it does not, but I'm going to just color this down here. Let's see if we can right here, just try to get this whole thing to say, hi, I'm here and I'm dark. I don't know why the paint is not sticking on that edge, but and here that must be like a fingerprint or something. I don't know. It's weird that the paint won't stick right there. Oh well. and the broken glass is sitting on my live photo model, and I'm very unhappy with this and that, but whatever, we're gonna see if we could fix it up or not. I gotta go now, but thank you for 4 thumbs up. It is much appreciated, and we'll see you next time for more real-time watercolor painting. And so today we did the broken glass, which is right there. I don't know if it looks like broken glass, kind of, sort of, right? And then we're working on this way too long. I mean, how long have we been working on that? I think we've got 4 hours plus already. And that is this thing. The pear is getting more and more ripe every day. Okay, so see everybody next time. Thanks so much for stopping by and giving me the 4th.